Hey there. How you doing? Good morning. It is Saturday. I assume the year is 2021, according to the Gregorian calendar. This is also December. The 3rd, perhaps? No, the 4th. It feels like a Saturday. Yeah, welcome. I'm Zen. You're you. I thought we might talk about convenient truths. You remember that movie by Al Gore, Inconvenient Truths? I think most truth is pretty convenient. I think it's pretty easy to come by. But we've been given a way to look at things that is confusing. We start off with the bias in a base to make things more confusing than need be. More crazy, more outlandish. Nobody knows the simple engineer's motto. Say grotto. I guess I could. There, which is keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Just as simple as possible. Streamline that shit. And a lot of reality works that way. Imagine that. It's pretty straightforward what truth is. But we've been taught in so many ways to magnify things that are untrue, to take kind of crazy pathways to come to what we would call logic that is based upon nothing other than people's. I don't want to confuse anybody. It's not people's feelings. It's people's emotions. Emotions are different than feelings. How is that? Feelings are literally the feeling of getting kicked in the testicles or punched in the face. You'll feel that. The emotion is what occurs after what you think about that, because you're going to have an association driven with it. Like that association is going to be driving how you're really going to extrapolate that event, feeling, into emotion. And then emotion causes people to look at the world in very strange ways. And some of the strangest are, we're watching it happen now. Could you imagine listening to these people on the television? I just want to remind people of this thing here. Went from just a few years back, where everybody knew you don't trust Big Pharma in any way. Pharmaceutical companies are not to be trusted. Yeah, they get a couple things in there that might be assisting pain and helping the population. It's just a small number of things. But we knew across the board, Big Pharma, not to be trusted. And everybody knows the government doesn't do a damn thing about their health or well-being. And they don't care. Not only do they not care, they constantly use another leg of or arm of their institution, which is the media. It's part of the government. You have to understand this, to push their agenda, their propaganda, their points of view. But now, all of the talking heads that are literally on the television that work in a roundabout way for the government, pushing, and the government's out there telling you their whole stance, and the pharmaceutical companies are literally backing all of it because they love you. They don't care about your money. They care about your health. They don't want Toto to die. They don't want grandma to go bye-bye. Oh, they really care. They want to give you stuff to jab you. They want that. You'll be good. No, they care because they want to clean your water. I had an argument with somebody the other day that literally said fluoride in the water is a good idea. What planet are we on? Who thinks that anymore? Today, now, 2021, somebody's saying fluoride, we know across the board, they still in the water and nobody's doing anything about it. Because we just kind of go, well, what are you going to do? What? I was going to get the bottled water. What are you going to do? So these simple truths, like, okay, here's the truth. These people are lying pieces of shit. Their job is to lie and be a piece of shit. And everybody goes, oh, but this time. Because throughout the years, we've been totally impressed by what the pharmaceutical companies have done, right? And the government as well. Everybody's right on board with. They're trying their best. Come on. How foolish can you be to listen to any of these people and think for one moment? I mean, in what order are we talking about here? I mean, we got mechanics, used car salesmen, doctors, lawyers. I mean, politicians. Aren't politicians like top of the heap for talking some bullshit and then delivering nothing, and always doing it, and not only delivering nothing, but usually, I mean, I think if you look through any amount of history in any country, global, worldwide, country, state, you don't find really too many wins there for the population. You're not finding that. But now everybody wants to now just, but it's different this time. It's different this time. And then anybody that questions it is a fool. Despite the entire upbringing, you got to be a critical thinker. You got to look at it. You can't trust this. You can't. And now you have to blindly just go. Oh, of course, yeah. And now you care. Now you care. You do. Could you imagine that? The truth. All you got to do is pay attention. That's the cost. Paying attention to anything that's going on. Pay attention. It's right there. You want a convenient conundrum and thinking, and you want to watch a bunch of monkeys jumping, doing through hoops, and thinking that's the real. That's easy. That's easy. That's right there. That's free. Go watch a circus. You're watching a circus. If you don't think this is a clown show, a monkey show, you don't think this is a total bizarro world beyond. And what I find crazier is not that it is in front of us, that literally there are people that don't see it as such. They think it's some sort of truth, and they're so actively engaged and participating in a false narrative that the simple thing escapes them completely, and they don't even see the crazier parts to it. They're just. Got to pay attention. That's all. That doesn't cost anything. Paying attention is free. This just gotta engage. Pay attention. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Is that Carson? What's going on, man? What's up, Cindy? No, I've actually had some legitimate conversations with what I consider another living, breathing human being that's fare no better than the ill-advised miniature chats on Instagram or somewhere where there's some, as I've put it before, there's one of three people that you're talking to online. One is a robot, one is a paid-for troll, and one is a complete brain-dead idiot. You get the luxury of there are some people that are like, we can wake up some people. We can, you got those people. But the majority of those three in that camp, it's the same diuretic that they've taken that allows them to spew vomit and puke and diarrhea out of their mouth. And it's the same nonsense and totally non sequitur arguments, and they use just the whole litany of just argument types. They don't want to be. They don't care about being right. They just care about making an argument. And I mean, and they assume they're right. They do. The living ones. They assume they're right. That's dangerous. But alas, here we are. This is the last living souls. What up? What up, peace, love? What are you doing? Just crack-a-lacking this beer. If anybody wants to, feel free. I'm on a $0 budget right now. There's no budget to be budged. So if you want to include into my account a couple bucks for some beers, that'd be great, because I kind of want to go out and hang out with some friends at the river today. Getting that last few days The sunshine. It's like 70 something. And I had an invite. But I got, I don't know, 2 beers ain't getting me nowhere. So if you'd like to, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, I'll take that. And I'll say thank you. And yeah, you can buy me a gift, whatever. Holiday. It's holiday. Feeling given. I know you are. And if this show isn't doing it for you, there's plenty more where this came from. Some are quite more educating and entertaining than this is. Although, even my worst shows are pretty entertaining. Still better than most. So, you get that. Anyways, what else? Oh, dude. Carson, it's not even like that, man. It's not like that. I mean, I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? I'd just rather not have to figure out when I'm out. It's all part. It's part of the show. Well, I did come up on a couple bucks the other night because I tried to get on a streetcar. I'm sitting at a streetcar line for what is a good 35 minutes, and somebody walks by and finds like, "Are you waiting on the streetcar?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Dude, this line isn't running right now. It's getting fixed." I was like, "Oh my god!" So I'm like on the other side of the city, and this is during the Saints game. So now going back to the other line is pointless because it's gonna be packed. I'm not gonna be able to get on. So I'm just like, I could have fucking walked home. I could have went the other way. Oh my god. So I was like caught out there. I was caught out there. It was not comfortable. But anyways, I did come up on a couple bucks for a streetcar ride from somebody. But alas, I couldn't even take it. Oh, look at that. Somebody's burning down the building. Isn't that great? Right on time. Yup. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. It's so obnoxious and annoying. It goes off so often. I'm just like, nothing in here. What is it? What doesn't anybody get about this? Can I do this little thing that goes on that is so irking to me? Fire drills in schools, places like this that have fire alarms. It goes off so frequently. It's really obnoxious. It's just the most disgusting noise. Let's talk about schools for a second. You know, everything in a school literally is made not to catch on fire. Fire retardants. What in a school could catch on fire? There's literally nothing. Everything's made of metal or concrete or bricks. And what? What's going to catch on fire? Nothing. I'm sure that even the pages that probably have some sort of anti-flame shit on it. You're gonna catch glass on fire, the windows. You catch the bricks on fire. It's not gonna happen. This building like this, someone's apartment could, okay, perhaps. Their furniture or whatever, but then again, most furniture is made to not. So the whole idea of like, it's so ridiculous. Especially schools, like it's all about, that's another form of control. It's a control mechanism. Remember back in the 60s and whatever, like kids getting under their desks. You have a nuclear blast, you're right, you get under your desk, they'll save your ass. Had nothing to do with anything but ordering, control, and listening to perceived authority figures. That's everything is such a sham. And who do you, like, everybody knows it, but who do you convince that is in on doing the sham? Doing the shamming? The who, and you're like, no, who are you? Who gave you the authority and the right to do this? And well, the guy over there did. And you're like, bring me to your, who's that boss? Bring me to him. And then we'll get to whoever the top honcho is. Who's it gonna be? Okay, good job. So you're gonna regulate every aspect of society down to whether or not someone's fucking taking a shit before noon on a Sunday. Because they can't break the Sabbath, they can't even wipe their own ass, so they just don't eat. And, I mean, what? And so Yeah, it's funny. Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? Well, I thought I'd just get on here and say hello before the day and do some panhandling, jiggle my cup around. The past 2 days I had shows I was gonna do, but I got caught up doing some other things, and but those on the back burner. So we will address what those shows were gonna be about. I did a show the other day, and it was kind of a offshoot of that. It's about time and calendars, and the next show is going to be kind of a little more into the magical realms and things. So we'll get there. Panda handling, yeah, just juggling around some pandas. They always look like they're having a good time, huh? What's up, Skull? Oh, you got some ciders? Yeah, buddy. I was on a big cider kick for a couple years back. Shit, actually, it's been longer than that. Probably like 7 years. But I was rocking ciders out, man. Ciders was my drink. But then I started to get a lot of ciders that were having sulfites in it, and I didn't know it. And I have a really bad reaction to it. My body's like, hey, what are these sulfites? I don't think these should be in here. And my body's like, hey, get rid of those. So I had to stop drinking cider unless it was. That's why I can't drink really red wine. No red wine, no cider. Foiled. How am I doing? I'm alright. Just out here begging in the streets. Well, this online streets. And Budweiser and Chianti. Yeah, Chianti's alright. I don't know. I mean, it's a box, dude. What do you expect? Would you get a Franzia or a Boda box or a black box or a big house box or so many boxes of wine now? That's the way to go, really. In fact, I for the price point and the flavor, Franzia, big box of Chardonnay Franzia, and as far as I've looked up, like I look up all like blind taste tests, and Franzia is always in the upper echelon for white wines. And the red wines, they're garbage, but the white wines, it's like for boxed wines, it's up there. So I might have to. The thing is, wine is so easy to drink. I do end up over drinking wine, and it's a little bit of a headache, in the morning. Meta begging. I love it. Yeah. Oh, you got Frankia wine. I don't know if you're saying Frangia, but the Chianti. Yeah. Well, Chianti's like a light red, right? My is it white? I don't. Chianti's a light red. I don't know. I haven't been drinking wine lately. I've been drinking this shit. Ah. It's just normal, like, run-of-the-mill red shit, yeah. Yeah, the gold from the Concord grapes. Get yourself some, that's why they made that Manischewitz. Manischewitz is cheap. It's a little, see, I get the Manischewitz, but then I'll mix it with something that's less sweet because it's too sweet. If I'm going to get something that sweet, I'm just going to get port wine. Because it's a little more alcohol, ABV, and it's not quite as absurdly sweet. But yeah, everybody, let me get the fuck out of here. Manischewitz, the Jewish wine. Manischewitz. They have all different flavors of it too. They have like cherry Manischewitz and blah. It's basically like sweet wine. I don't know how it's Concord grape, and the other ones are like just super sweet. So if you get like a white wine to mix it with, I like that. I mean, because the way I drink, I'm just drinking out the bottle, and Manischewitz is not just drink out the bottle kind of thing. Yeah, look at a Manischewitz. Because that's like the original reason for the Concord grapes with the gold in it and monoatomics and why they would, yeah. Interesting shit there. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to take a shower get this day on the road, and maybe I'll get motivated. Who knows? Maybe there'll be some live music out there. I mean, there'll definitely be live music, so maybe I'll stop and film some for you. Good to see everybody. Thanks for the dollars and cents, and we will talk soon. Stay well. Be weird. Be yourself, because everybody else is already taken. And yeah, help out when you can, and take care of yourself mainly, because you're more important, according to you. To me, I'm more important. The better you take care of yourself, the better you can take care of others. Stay well, be weird. I'm out.